Good morning, my friends. How are you all? Today we are going to talk about probability of a complement event. Okay, so I'll share my screen with you. Says there is a 0.39 probability that John will buy a car, comma, a 0.73 probability that Mary will buy a car, comma, and a 0.36 probability that both will purchase a new car. Period. Find the probability that neither will buy a new car. Okay, so let me make sure. Yeah, just fine. So we will use the general rule of addition. So general rule of addition of probabilities. Addition of probabilities. Okay. What happened? Okay, everything okay there. So and then I will blow this up. I use the screen and move everything to the top. Okay, then I will blow this up. Now I have to move everything to. Okay. Okay. This is much better. Now we just have to erase these lines. So we are going to use the general rule of addition of probabilities. Okay. So, okay. So it says the general rule of addition of probability. So P of A or B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A and B. Okay. So here probability that John or, this is important, Mary will buy a car is equal to, so probability John or Mary will buy a car is probability of John plus probability of Mary minus probability of John and Mary. Now we know the probability that John will buy a car is 0.39. Probability that Mary will buy a car is 0.73, and minus probability that both of them will buy a car is 0.36. So we use our calculator to do the calculation. 0.39 0.39 plus 0.73 minus 0.36 is equal to 0.76 is equal to 0.76. So this is the probability that that either John, so probability that either John or Mary will buy a car, will buy a car is equal to 0.76. Now we will use the law of complement, probability of complement event. So if I may change the color of the pen to this one. So probability law of complement. Okay. So what is the law of complement? If A is an event and the complement or the opposite complement event is A prime. Some books call it AC. Okay. And then probability of A prime is equal to 1 minus probability of A. Okay, so this is the law of complement or probability of complement event A prime. Okay, so we will apply that in this case. So we will create some space for us. So we know probability that John or Mary buy a car is either John or Mary is 0.76. So probability that neither John or Mary buy a car is use the law of complements. Buy a car. Neither means none of them are buying a car. Is equal to 1 minus probability John or Mary buy a car. Okay. Which is equal to 1 minus 0.76, which is equal to 0. Sorry, there's that, make sure. Okay. Is equal to 1 minus 0.76 is equal to 0.24. So this is the probability that neither John or Mary will buy a car is 0.24. The probability of the complement event. So I'll stop here today. Here we have used the general rule of addition and the law of complements. If you have any question or comment, please write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And also, please share this video with your friends. Please yourself and your friends subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. I'll see you next time when I come back with another interesting problem, interesting solution. Take care. Have a nice day. See you.